I want to complain to you guys about how Optimum sucks. Internet, phone, cable. And basically, I have a 1-800 number that I was using to accept calls for my 1-800, JP Matt's Advice to Hell. The thing is I was using too much minutes because as you can imagine, I get a lot of calls. So I needed something unlimited. So what we decided to do is we have our home phone through Optimum and Optimum Voice, it's called. So we added a second line. So I have my own phone line here, and I can check the voicemails online just like I was doing before. And it seems like a good deal. I didn't have to pay by the minute. I didn't have to anything. So I was really excited. I had my new phone number. When I recorded my podcast, I said my new phone number and said you can call here instead of all I needed to do today. The guy came to set it up and everything to hook up the new phone line, and it was a pain in the ass because he was here forever, because for some reason he had to install a new modem and we had to turn the computers off, and we had to unplug all the cable boxes in the house, and now my little brother's cable doesn't work because he broke it, I guess. All I needed to do to upload my podcast was set up my voicemail box so that when people called the new number, they would hear the message just like they're hearing with the 1-800 number, and everything would be okay, and then I could cancel my service with the 1-800 number. So I go to the Cablevision website and it takes me to, Optimum Voice. I clicked to set up my voicemail box, and the form wasn't working. It was a form with a couple of questions, and when I hit submit, it said that this is unavailable. And I couldn't understand. How is it unavailable for me to set up my voicemail box? That's like the most basic thing ever. I have a phone number. We're paying $35 for a guy to come and set up the phone line, but I can't have voicemail? Even if it was temporarily unavailable, it still seemed ridiculous. Plus, I tried multiple times for it to work. It wasn't working, and I just don't understand how you can have a phone in a phone line without voicemail. So my dad tried calling repeatedly, but all he got was like a maze of dial pad options. Press here for this, press here for that, but he couldn't talk to a human being. And finally, after combing through the website, I found I could chat with a support representative. So I was talking to the support representative, and I said, "Hi, I can't get the voicemail box setup thing to work on the website. It's broken." And he was like, "That's okay. That's fine. I'll set it up for you." And I said, "Great." And he said, "I need to know how many rings you would like it to ring before it goes to voicemail, and what you want your PIN number to be," which is exactly what the form said. So me and my dad thought, guaranteed he's trying to do the exact same thing that we're doing right now, and it's not going to work for him, and he's going to be like, "Hold on, I'll be right back, let me investigate this." That's exactly what happened. 1 minute later, he was like, let me see about this. So then we're just sitting there looking at this blinking chat box like jerks, talking to a form, cut and paste, customer representative bot that did nothing. He said, what would he say? He was like, "Oh, we're going to have an engineer look at this." You need to get an engineer to get a form to work on a website. You need an engineer. Why don't you get a guy in there? My dad could have fixed the form. I bet I could have fixed the form. Just make it so that when I hit submit, I have a phone? Can I have voicemail? I don't get it. I'm appalled. So this is the part when I realized that Optimum sucks. Now this happened what was this, 4 hours ago? This was 4 hours ago. And the guy was like, "Well, we're gonna have to look into this." And my dad was was like, "Okay, well, we'll wait." And he was like, "No, this is gonna take a while. Unfortunately, this can't be solved right now." So Optimum Voice can't resolve the issue of a phone line having a voicemail box. Are you kidding me? Optimum Voice can't have voicemail. Seems to make sense. So, what happened was I had to re-record those parts of my podcast, which was a pain in the neck, and now I'm stuck with this 800 number for another week. You know what? I'm going to let you guys know when Optimum calls us back. It's not going to be until Monday, probably. So there's not one guy that works for Optimum Online who knows how to fix the website that works on the weekends. I bet my niece and nephew could have fixed that website so the forum worked, and they're 2 and 3. Optimum Online sucks. You know what I should do? I should sign up with Google Talk because it's free and not have to deal with this stuff and not care if Google sells all their phone numbers and stuff.
I can't do that.
Why? I don't care about them.